What is up, you guys? Marty McFly coming at you, bringing you guys the merch. Today I want to talk about the newest track from Gatecreeper. It's called The Black Curtain. It's coming off their new record, Dark Superstition. It'll be coming out May 17th. This band, Gatecreeper, if you haven't listened to them yet, they are good old-fashioned, straightforward death metal. There's a little bit of hardcore crossover. I would say like a really good mix between a little bit of Bay Area thrash, traditional American death metal, and a little bit of like old, a little bit of old school, but also a little bit of new era hardcore, Strong Island type stuff, all mixed together. If you listen to their last EP, when that came out, you had a bunch of really short 30 to 50 second songs, straightforward death metal with hardcore, maybe even a little bit of like that new, that England grindcore era stuff, where the songs are super short, to the point, but then the final track is almost 10 minutes long, super dark, melodic, somber, really beautiful, but also really sad all at the same time. I got a chance to meet Chase after the Decibel tour when he was playing with Obituary. He came to Tampa, Florida, played at the Ritz. No, I'm sorry. Not the Ritz. They were playing at the Orpheum, one of the Orpheum's last shows. Really glad I got to see those guys play. And it looks like they're keeping that type of feeling going, especially if you listen to like the last EP. I think that's what this new record is going to sound like. But now they came out with their new song, Dark Superstitions is the record, and then of course Black Curtain is the new track. If you check out the music video, it looks like a throw together 1980s music video. It's fantastic, but a lot of Bolt Thrower vibes. But I think what really this new song is all about, if you listen to anything that Paradise Lost has done in the last 10 years, of course Paradise Lost from England, one of the OG, when you think about doom metal, you think about Paradise Lost. It reminds me so much of what Paradise Lost has been doing, especially if you listen to Medusa or Obsidian, or really anything in the last 10 years. You've noticed that Paradise Lost is going way towards like the death doom metal side of things, really melodic, but then really heavy, screechy growls and screaming. This track is no different. It's a nice long one, but it's so well made. The riffs, everything. Like I said, it's really melodic, really somber. Really kind of sad, but also beautiful and really angry and energetic at the same time. It's everything I would want basically from a Gatecreeper song. I really like the direction this is going, so if you guys haven't checked that, make sure you get that. I already pre-ordered my vinyl. Looks like I got the purple one. Their website was kind of tough because they want like, I think it's because of the way shipping is going these days. Shipping just went through the freaking roof, especially if you want to get vinyl. They have some beautiful vinyl records on their website. However, the shipping was like $12-13. So I just pre-ordered mine on Amazon. At least I'm still in some way supporting the band. I got the purple vinyl, which is fine just by me. I also pre-ordered the new Knock Loose, which if you haven't listened to that, holy crap. The new Knock Loose sounds absolutely incredible. I know some people don't like his voice. I like his screaming voice, to be honest with you. I really enjoy it. The new cover, man, you could tell... man, it's got a big cross on it with someone with a little kid in front of it. That's brutal, man. Especially the last track, you can tell the band even kind of had a little bit of a statement about how, like, the hypocrisy of people that are religious and then they're assholes on the outside of their church, but they want to pressure each. I'm Catholic, I'm Christian. You know what? It's cool, man. It's still heavy metal at the end of the day. It's stuff I like to listen to. It's pissed off when you just want to rage. Heck yeah, I'm there for it, man. I get it. Look, man, I'm Catholic. There's people in my church that did the same thing. They're the people that are always packed together on Sunday that I would see, but then they're trying to kill you in the parking lot to get out of the parking lot. I used to be in the restaurant industry for a long time before before I did what I'm doing now, and the worst has got to be either the Southern Baptists, or the Episcopals, or I'd say Southern Baptists are probably the worst, man. But they all come in really dressed up, really nice. They all come and crowd the restaurant on Sunday. Man, they all order like the most complicated drinks on the, like, not alcoholic, but like non-alcoholic lemonade, 19 different flavors. And good grief, man. But then they leave you like a 5-cent tip. They kill you all day long for 4 hours while they take up a table of like 18. And then they give you like a 5-cent tip, and good grief, man, it's brutal. But I get it. Everyone's got their statement. Dude, I still love heavy metal, still love hardcore, and I'm still gonna jam them. I'm still gonna play them. Like I said, the religious thing, the religious thing's been big in metal for ages. people's complaints about religion, Christianity, theology, etc., etc. It's cool, man. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you feel better about it. I'm not really here to talk about a religious debate. It's cool, man. Like I said, I've been listening to Knocked Loose basically since that EP came out, and I'm still really looking forward to what the rest of the record holds. I'm kind of bummed the Songs of Loss EP, the 2-track EP, is not on this album, so I think that was kind of a bummer, because I think everybody's waiting to hear that song, Everything Is Quiet Now. At least I was hoping those would be on it so I don't have to go buy the EP, but it's cool, man. Like I said, new Knocked Loose, new Gatecreeper, both songs are incredible. If you haven't checked them out, you need to go check them out right now. So, we did a little trip, a little retail therapy. It was a rough week. A lot of crazy stuff going on at work, and I think with everyone and their brother moving down here, and the way people are getting sick and all this stuff, sometimes you need a little bit of retail therapy, sometimes you need a little bit of stuff to just make you feel better. I know for me, heavy metal, gym, pick up heavy circles, put them back down, trying to get into the three plate club for chest press. Injured my shoulder once, so it's been a tough time getting back up there, but we're trying to get into the 3 plate club for bench press, so we'll see if we get up there. Of course, this is the newest shirt from Impending Doom, guys out of California. Really great, just Christian deathcore, if you can believe that's such a thing. But they like to call themselves Goreship because heavily influenced by the guys from Cannibal Corpse, things like that. But their newest shirts are pretty cool. Faith, Freedom, Doom, and on the back it's got the American flag in black, but it's also got their symbol for Impending Doom inside where the stars are. So pretty rad shirt. But yeah, I mean, lately just to kind of decompress, it's been gym, heavy metal, go to church, see mom and dad, just do things to make the world a little bit easier to live in. So, of course, one of those things involves going to Sound Exchange in Pinellas County in Florida. And I've been working on completing the collection. I know this is like a bad juju word to say online these days, but I did get All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot. Really glad to finally have this on vinyl. I've been trying to complete the collection for this band. You know what? I mean, good grief. I listened to Slipknot when the very first self-titled came out. I remember my buddy, he pulled up his CD player and he said, you need to check this out. Back when we had a portable Walkman CD player, their very first self-titled record, he pulled it up, put it in my CD player, and that changed my world as far as heavy metal goes. So I've been trying to complete the collection. I think I only have one more. I think I had pretty much everything. Actually, now that I think about it, this might be the last one. Nope, The End So Far. I have all their records on CD. I have basically all the vinyl now, but I have one more missing after this. I'm not a huge rush. It's just something cool to collect over time and get all the additions to. But this album, now, I still remember when Psychosocial came out, and of course that was the leading track off of this album. That was the song that kind of changed Slipknot, if you ask me. Like, every record so far, they've found a way to broaden their horizons with a new fan base. I remember when Psychosocial came out, and it was on MTV, back when MTV still did anything relevant or decent or fun or good, and because MTV sucks. I still remember this band opening up with Psychosocial on MTV, and they showed it to like a normal crowd with a bunch of like MTV people, a bunch of girls, and when they played the music video for Psychosocial, I just remember at the end of the video, even halfway, they showed the crowd, and they showed a bunch of like blonde girls sitting in a corner together. They're holding each other. They're almost sobbing. They're scared of it. They're terrified of the video because they don't understand what's going on. And I think that for me was just a great way to just show Slipknot and just to show like a lot of people's misconceptions of heavy metal, but also like how sheltered people are. I mean, the video itself is pretty benign. It's just a bunch of dudes standing around a campfire playing a really darn good song. This is one of those times when I heard like, wow, Slipknot can still create a really, really melodic track and guitar solo that makes sense with one of the best riffs in heavy metal. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but Psychosocial has been copied so many times since that riff has been made, and it's one of the best riffs in heavy metal. So I was glad to finally get it. It's a weird album because it was another big divider for a lot of people, because when they came out with Snuff, people were like, Slipknot's doing a ballad, like a melodic ballad, and it makes sense. Yeah, I know. I was weird about it too. I was like, why are we doing this? And then I'm like, you know what? I don't hate it. I actually really like Snuff. It's, even now, I think about it, I'm like, man, it's actually just like a well-made ballad. I really enjoyed it. It's really melodic. The song makes sense. There were some weird songs that I didn't really care for, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I need to go back through them. Every once in a while I try to see if maybe I'll still like it. But there were some weird tracks like Gehenna, Dead Memories. I like them more now, but when I first heard them, I wasn't a big fan of those songs. But I think as time has gone by, I'm like, all right, I actually kind of enjoy it now. So, underrated Slipknot record. Especially the opening track, I think really solidifies where you're at. Gematria, the killing name, really solidify where you're at in the record. And of course, the closing track, which is probably one of my favorite closing tracks in Slipknot. Because if you listen to a lot of their records, man, I mean, a lot of the closing tracks weren't all there, but I think All Hope Is Gone as a closing track for this record. Big fan of what they're doing there. And before my battery dies, I got one more to show you. This is none other than Sunbomb. This is led by Michael... Oh, good grief. Anyway, sorry, my brain is not working well today, but this is Evil and Divine by Sunbomb, lead singer of Stryper. Of course, you have Michael Sweet, and you have Tracy Guns from LA Guns. This is a great matchup for a power metal... that's basically what I'm going to call it. I mean, new wave of American heavy metal, power metal, Stryper era type stuff. This is Sunbomb. It's heavy, it's melodic, it's well made. If you're not really big into the whole Christian aspect of like Stryper and you're a little tired of it, which I know, I agree, I mean, some people are tired of it. I think some of the highest notes Michael Sweet has ever sang in his life are on this record. So if you really like, power metal, if you like anything coming out of like the new wave of American heavy metal mixed with a little bit of thrash and then a little bit of that Stryper era stuff, it's really good, man. It's a good time. I'm really enjoying it so far. This, of course, is the CD. I actually have it still. I'm going to keep it in the car for a while because I really want to spend a lot more time with it. So anyway, that's it from me. We got 2 new records in the mail. Heading off to Dublin, Ireland in a few days. So I'm going to talk to you guys when I get back. I'm going to show you where all the merch is, the record stores, bookstores, whiskey, and of course the magical black substance that is Guinness. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing. She's a thing of beauty. We're going to be drinking a lot of Guinness, my friends. So like I said, check out the new Gatecreeper, check out the new Knock Loose, check out Sunbomb, and of course, we all know Slipknot. They got a new record coming out this year, and we're finally also probably going to get Take a Look Outside Your Window, which is their famed hard rock project. If you listen to the last 2 tracks that are at the end of point 5, the bonus tracks, those are supposed to be on Take a Look Outside Your Window. So that's it from me over here, Marty McFly. I hope you guys are all doing well. Take care of each other out there, all right? Peace.